And welcome back to Crypto Hawk channel. Got another blockbuster show again today. There's so much going on as far as laying the foundation of crypto. A lot of people, look, when this thing goes, I don't know when it goes. What I do know is over the past couple days that I've been back from my vacation, I'm seeing like Standard Chartered getting crypto from Binance, whose CEO's in jail, and then they're going to custody their crypto with Ripple's Medico. Like, I'm just like, damn, Standard Charter is one of the biggest banks in the world. I'm seeing this. I'm like, wow. Um, private ledgers, private ledgers right now are being used. That's why you're not seeing a price increase. You know, we don't have regulation. We don't have global regulation. That's why you're not seeing a price increase. Um, these banks are using XRP on private ledgers. We can't see that. See, they're not. If you think that they're going to let the dumb money like us see everything they're doing and getting everything set up, then it wouldn't take a genius to be like, oh, I need to go buy that, blah blah blah. What you have to look at is, what are they doing? They form a partnership with Ripple, these companies, these banks, these countries. Ripple has countries literally joining with them. They're not going to just not use XRP. That would be like foolish. But I'm going to move on from that. But that's what a lot of these people out there that you're getting your wrong information from think. So my job is to show you how, I don't know, Ripple Russia, Ripple China. I mean, Ripple's been in those countries setting them up, and their cryptos they've been using the XRP. I've shown you this now 11 years running. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't have those answers. I've got all the proof. Oh, I'm the only channel that's got the proof. I just don't know when they're going to flip the switch. I don't know that. I'm sorry. It's above my pay grade. My name is Crypto Hulk. I am the one of the very few people on YouTube that'll just tell you the facts as they are. Everything on the show is fact-based program. I'll show links for everything. When I cannot show a link, that's when YT will not allow certain links to post. So then I'll do a screenshot to show you what I'm looking at on my end. I do my best to get you prepared for what's to come in the future. I don't have the date of when all this stuff's going to happen. I am kind of hopeful for next spring, but I don't know. I mean, who am I? Next, disclaimers. My name's Crypto Hulk again. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Do not buy or do anything you see on the show. Okay. Lastly, this is a live stream. If you go under my sections that says videos, at the beginning, click on the description. I have gold coins, silver coins. I don't make money on those. If they're a collectible set of some kind, then I do make a commission. But generally, I got AppMex, Walmart, different kinds of coins that are same price as anywhere else, and give that a shot on my channel first. I do make commissions on the ledgers. So I have Ellipal, Trezor, and ledgers. And if you're going to buy any of those, try my channel first. Let's say you're a person who says, well, I don't want to donate, or I don't want to do anything. Okay, then just if you're going to buy a coin somewhere, buy it from me. I don't make money on it. It helps the algorithm because I'm already shadow banned more than anybody else. But if you're out there, which I think you should be, buying gold coins, silver coins, or hardware wallets, get it from my channel. That way, it supports my algorithm so I can reach other people. There you go. Michael Gilbert says, I'll buy some Hulk silver and jewelry. Got 10 cold wallets in 8 states. All right, let's see the first one. The first 5, the final 5. We got final 4. Gotcha. And then we got Darren Brimley, Jersey Kathy, Underpass 61 made the top 5. Yeah, they're actually 4. And then Bruce Griffin. And let's see, we got Grant, who became a member at the 2024 Crypto Explosion. Maybe my next show will do a 2024. Oh, wait, I got to do a free one for my next one. And then after that, I'll do a 2024. Okay. So welcome, Grant. Vincent Fields, welcome to the entry level membership level. What do I know? I retired 2 times by 50. 6 years deep, and please stay off X for free crypto airdrop. Yeah, nothing's free. I don't care what it is. Nothing's free. Don't apply for free shit. MC Prosperity's here. I see Stu Lavelle is here. Something about don't smoke. Whatever you do, don't smoke colas. This is better than my veteran therapist session. She said, Mr. G, you smoke all you want. You're crazy airborne. Okay, sniper. Alrighty. She Hulk is here. I'm in attendance, she says. Yeah, I do look through top chats because on this channel I like to interact with who's watching the show. So if I take too much time looking through here, then right out that door it says, go fuck yourself. Take that door off the show if you want to complain. I like seeing who's here. Welcome back, Hulk. Ready for some wise. Eric Goldsmith. Thank you very much for that. All right. Let me. Kenya. Okay. I think I'm going to start with the Kenya article because I want to show you something that has been planning for like 11 years. No other channel is going to show you this stuff, just Crypto Hulk. These other people have no fucking clue. All right, what do we got here? And why are we going over some article about Kenya, Crypto Hulk? Not exactly a bustling metropolis. Entertain us. Why are we going over Kenya? All right. There's something called World Dollar. I've done shows on it before. I spent a whole hour before going over World Dollar. It was a movement to now. No other channel knows this except Crypto Hulk. I'm not going to do a whole nother show on it. It's kind of deep psychologically. World Dollar has been a Ripple partner from like day one. World Dollar has some real deep Ryan Fugger kind of roots to it, okay? We're talking pre-government, let's say pre-USA government interaction. World Dollar was meant to be what Worldcoin is today, but the name dollar, they had to change that, okay? What World, and I mean, I could get into it, but just trust me on this one. World Dollar was meant to replace the banking system of today. Okay. I think what happened is now here's where I'm using my opinion from the research that I've done and the shows that I've done on World Coin, World Dollar. I mean, it was a movement, and it says it in there to replace the banking system as we know it today. I do believe, from what I remember, it was like 2 years ago. I did research and reported on World Dollar. So the show's it's been a couple years back, so it's starting to get a little forgetful in my memory. But it was a movement, a global movement with people from different parts of the world trying to replace the monetary system as we know it today. That's a pretty big, effort. um, what I believe happened is the government got a hold of this project at some point. Sam Altman, the AI, artificial intelligence guy, got involved in this later on. It's a program where they're going to store everybody's personal information. That's all bad. And it's a way they claim they were going to give everybody these cryptos and give everybody a certain amount of money through crypto, like a basic, universal basic income type thing. I haven't studied it lately, what WorldCoin's doing, but the origins of it, I already went over on what their whole goal is, and this is the goal is for this to be the world's coin. Now in Kenya, they did an investigation. They stopped all this WorldCoin stuff. Said, "Hey, whoa, whoa, what's going on?" Notice the United States. I want you to notice something. The United States almost takes no kind of move. Have you seen this in crypto? Like we don't talk about it. We have no laws. There's no innovation, but it all happens around the world. Artificial intelligence in these different countries, digital IDs, on and on. Meanwhile, the United States, we got Gary Gensler distracting everybody, calling crypto a security with the different rug pulls going on. Meanwhile, in the rest of the world, innovation is occurring. I want you to see all this because all this is deliberate, okay? That's why this channel is so um, heavily shadow banned because I'm showing you the truth, not showing you all the fun and excitement and all the dumb shit. I'm showing you what is going on exactly so you can be level-headed and clear thinking and see clearly on what exactly is going on. The most advanced technological country in the world. And we're talking about memes, Shiba, and dumb shit. Like, really? Meanwhile, you got Kenya investigating WorldCoin. United States, like, oh, we're not going to investigate anything. We're just going to like do dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. So you have Kenyan police have reportedly closed their investigation of WorldCoin, allowing the latter to resume its activities in the East African nation. What do we got here? Tools for Humanity praises fair investigations. The Kenya police have reportedly concluded their investigation into WorldCoin, which authorities previously accused of operating illegally in the country. According to a local report that cites internal police document, the closure of the probe allows WorldCoin to resume its activities in Eastern Africa. They did an investigation for a year, and they now believe it's okay for them, for WorldCoin to have this orb thing to measure people's iris scans. Now all of a sudden it's good. Remember, for years it'll be crypto bad, crypto bad, crypto bad. I've been saying that from when it started. Then all of a sudden now it's crypto good. Okay, that's what you're going to see. As long as the government has their hands in something, then it's good. If they don't, then it's bad. Criminals use it, blah, blah, blah. That's what they all say. When the government's telling you to stay away from something, that's probably the stuff you want to get right away. That's how you get rich off stuff. When the government says, okay, it's all clear, you can come in, well, then it's too late. You've missed it, and the price action is going to be so high, or they've already made regulations and kicked you out. So that's when the government says, it's all clear, go ahead and get Bitcoin or whatever. By then, it's too late. So I'm going to leave that article there with the Kenya. You can read that on your own. What I wanted to show you is I did a program. Let me do a copy and a paste here. I did a program almost a couple years ago. It was about WorldCoin. I was doing this. Nobody else was because they have no clue. These channels follow. They don't lead. Now, if you go to my, like about a year ago, I did a little snippet here, a little program. It's 2 minutes, 29 seconds. It's called World. Now, if you want to follow along, I'm at the 9-second mark, and it says WorldCoin. is watch all of this later. Let me. I'm just going to highlight a couple points. You're going to have a retinal scan. We're at the 28-second mark. Now you've got OpenAI involved in this project now. Sam Altman is the guy's name, and he's utilizing artificial intelligence in with this WorldCoin. At the 37-second mark, they're talking about providing a universal basic income. WorldCoin was designed 11 years ago as world dollar, and they wanted to give, like I said, give everybody a certain amount of crypto when they're born and try to spread out money to the whole world. What does that kind of sound like? A little communist socialist stuff going on? Yeah. But they do mention universal basic income in here. Now, I do show a picture of a guy at the 43-second mark wearing a headset and his eyes are looking purple. If you go to the 51-second mark, this article here says the world coin has been under testing since 2022. That's incorrect. It's been around for 11 years. They're trying to trick you right here. Okay. Or who's ever writing this article has no clue and they need to watch the Crypto Hulk show. Okay. To get the facts. Now, if you look at the 1 minute and 13-second mark, 1 minute, 13 seconds, you're going to be given what's called WLD. And that's short for, look here, world dollar. See? Now, it used to be called world dollar. They never changed the 3-letter ticker. WLD. That's short for world dollar. So there's proof that it used to be called world dollar. Now they're calling it world coin because the dollar is getting a bad stigma to it. So remember, WLD, don't forget that. Now, if you go to the 1 minute, 21-second mark, 1 minute, 21 seconds, that's where I'm at now. You'll see it says on the screen world dollar. What you're looking at here is the original web page from about 2013. Okay. It shows a picture of the globe and it says the future of money. Isn't that amazing? And it says claim your 10,000 WLD now. That's world dollar, everybody. This world coin, this has been in the works with Ripple. They're Ripple partners. This has been in the works for 11 years. WLD. Now, if you go to the 1 minute, 31-second mark, you'll see that this web page was from 2014. Now, keep watching. I'm at the 1 minute, 46-second mark. It's talking about the future of money. It's showing you the WLD token. Who are they linked up with? So if you look at, here we go right now. If you go to the 1 minute, 50-second mark and start playing, you're going to see set up your Ripple account right now. Set up Ripple account. That's what it says right across the whole screen, everybody. Now, isn't that something? You've got this world coin, which really is world dollar. It's not 2022, it's 2013, 14. Crypto Hulk showing all of this. No other channel is, because you're on the best channel. That's why, for research and deep dives. We're looking at set up Ripple account. It's pretty clear what they're talking about here. Let me continue. That was at the 1 minute 50-second mark. Now, if you pause it at the 1 minute 56-second, here we go. You can set up your Ripple account in a few steps. First option, create Ripple account. Next one, activate Ripple account. Number 3, grant trust to World Dollar. Number 4, grant trust to a Ripple gateway. And if you go to the 2-minute section on the video, you see a copyright 2014 World Dollar Foundation. I'm going to leave that article there. I think I pretty much made my point that no other channel has. What I'm showing you is that Ripple is the government. And now I'm using a little bit of speculation here. But if you look up all the totality, not just this particular article, all the totality of years of making videos that I've done showing you the relationship, it just happens. There's like 3,000 coincidences that just happen to be this and just happen to do that. This one here, it's very clear. Ripple's been with this company for 11 years. And if you read what I'm not showing you is the whole totality of this website. I spent a whole hour reading what their purpose is, and that's to take over the world banking financial system. It got kind of a little bit scary for a minute reading it. I think what happened at one point, the government took this project over, and it had good points about controlling everybody. So the government took it over. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not going to focus this show on World Dollar, World Coin, but I just wanted to show you that. And maybe like MC Prosperity's saying, MC Prosperity's talking about the Ripple US dollar stable coin. Maybe World Dollar is working with that. I don't have all the answers. What I do have is Ripple's mixed up in this, okay? That's what I do have. And they've been planning on doing this for like 11 years. All right, next. Did the Federal Reserve get hacked? I'm going to go over this article, just show you. It's good to be back in Hulk Nation, says Charles Looney. Okay, here we go. Lockbit. Now, there's a hacker group. I'm not into keeping up on all this stuff, but Lockbit claims the hack of the United States Federal Reserve. The Lockbit ransomware group announced that it had breached the U.S. Federal Reserve and exfiltrated 33 terabytes of sensitive data. The Lockbit ransom group that it breached the Federal Reserve, including America's banking secrets. The Lockbit ransom group added the Federal Reserve to the list of victims on its Tor data leak site and threatened to leak the stolen data on June 25th, which is today. The group hasn't published any sample of the stolen data. Federal banking system is a term for the way the Federal Reserve of the United States distributes money. The Federal Reserve operates 12 banking districts around the country, which oversees money distribution in their district. Mentions one of them as New York City, Philadelphia, Richmond, Virginia, Atlanta, Dallas, St. Louis, San Francisco. Let's see. it shows some it's showing some websites that they posted on Twitter, what they've done. We don't know if this is actually true or not. Many experts are skeptical about the criminal group's announcement. In early June this year, it looks like the FBI informed victims of Lockbit ransomware it obtained 7,000 Lockbit decryption keys that could allow some of them to decrypt their data. Let's see. Now, what's interesting now, did this actually happen? I don't know. Will it eventually happen? It's very possible. Okay. That's why I'm reading this off because I actually really feel, I think a lot of you actually feel, how are you going to create a black swan? Well, one way is to hijack the Federal Reserve. That would be a perfect way, right? So you get into the Federal Reserve banking system, mess it up, um, seize accounts, that could cause a serious problem in the world, which will create a black swan, right? So, do I think that this group did it? I don't know. Um, I know eventually a threat like this is very reasonable. Now, what I do know, let's look here. I mean, we'll find out today. If we don't hear of nothing, then maybe it never happened, or I have no idea if they're working out a special deal. We got Charles Looney. Thanks for that donation to the channel. A hot pink one coming in strong. Sue Lavelle says, who do I call? My super yacht engine is not working. Can someone help? Well, sucks being you. If you got a super yacht, that must be, I feel bad for you there, buddy. I'm over here sitting on the floor. Here's a video that I sent you. Go to the 8-second mark. 8-second mark. What do you see? Ripple Labs. This is go watch the whole video that I made here. It's pretty interesting. Again, it's what no other channel has. You got to Ripple Labs meet the team. This is from 2014, even maybe 13. What I wanted to show you is that the New York Federal Reserve you had somebody, and I believe it's Greg Kidd, but he's a Ripple team member. He came directly from the New York Federal Reserve day one to work at Ripple. Look at all these people. Apple, Pfizer. Pfizer's right now is working with PayPal and Visa. Goldman Sachs, Ripple partner, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the Space Administration. If you hit the play button from seconds 8 to about 18, you'll see. And the reason I'm showing you this is because Ripple had these people come to them to work for them from all over the industry. You can see this here. Look, Goldman Sachs. So all these people came to Ripple, including somebody from the Federal Reserve. Ripple's probably always had somebody from the Federal Reserve show up, leave, they hire somebody else. That's what Ripple does. Am I concerned that somebody hacked the Federal Reserve? It's yes and no. Am I concerned? Yeah, because they hacked it. That could interrupt everybody's banking. It can cause a global recession. But am I truly worried? No, because there's a thing called blockchain, and Ripple's been there from day one. And Ripple has connections to the Federal Reserve. I just showed you. They got people from all. You got Rosie Rios leaves the being the treasurer of the United States and goes to work. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Now there's going to be some pain in the short term, some serious pain. But then after that ends, we're rich. So that's how this goes. I just want to warn you. I want you not to be shocked if one day the Federal Reserve gets hacked your bank account at Wells Fargo, wherever the fuck you have, Deutsche Bank or whatever in England or wherever you go, and if it gets shut down, I warned you. Okay, it's not going to last forever. I don't know how long it lasts. A day, a week. I have no idea. But I warned you of a hack on the Federal Reserve. Okay. All right, let me check the comments. And next, we're going to go to Deutsche Bank and see how they're integrating with Stellar. Yes. We don't hear much about Stellar. It's kind of quiet. Don't let the quietness fool you. Stellar's going to be worth a lot. XRP King Duck again. Somehow my membership got canceled. Gee, I wonder who did that, YT. And there is no option to upgrade or restart my own membership. Stuck on an entry-level membership and no way to turn off gifting option to stop receiving them. Okay, I will have to send that to my YouTube contact. That kind of stuff happens on my channel. What some people will do is just, I mean, you can keep the same name, but some people might go like XRP King Duck 1. But then you got to change, you got to get a new email and username for YT. That's how you fool the algorithm. And then, I mean, then you have to have somebody else use their payment card, possibly a different payment card. Definitely not the same number. I mean, you could try, if you have a MasterCard and a Visa, try something else. But just, that's why my channel's shadow banned, so I can't do anything about that. All right, next. Deutsche Bank. This is massive. If you like Stellar, this is the one to watch right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. All right, here we go. Deutsche Bank backed Taurus expands digital asset custody issuance offerings to Stellar. So we have infrastructure provider Taurus has expanded its digital asset custody and issuance offerings to the Stellar network. Taurus joins financial institutions like Franklin Templeton, Wisdom Tree, and Circle in using Stellar for real-world asset tokenization. What do we just read here? You've got Franklin Templeton, Wisdom Tree, Circle. They're all using Stellar. Okay? That's pretty massive right there. Taurus, the digital asset infrastructure provider to financial institutions. So Taurus is a digital asset infrastructure provider. And they have Santander, which is a Ripple partner, Credit Suisse, Ripple partner, Deutsche Bank, I believe a Ripple partner. And they're working with Stellar as well. Notice this. Look, it's no secret. You're going to have XDC, XLM, and XRP. They're all working together. Now, what you're going to find out is most of the time, those three cryptos, they're going to work together. So maybe we find out Ripple has a connection with a certain company. It's not too much longer, and you're going to see Stellar is going to have that same one. Okay. Taurus. The Swiss fintech firm's digital asset custody platform, Taurus Protect. So it's out of Switzerland. Like, I'm just going to tell you what, like this whole thing, okay. When you see in Switzerland, there's a rich family controlling all this stuff. Okay. We're not getting into names, but Switzerland is not quite the research capital of the world. Switzerland is when you're already rich. You buy people, you buy companies because that rich family's telling you to do so. So that's kind of what we got going on here. The true rich people will not adopt this crypto unless they control it. And Stellar can do its thing, Ripple can do its thing, R3 Corda can do its thing, but there's going to be a gatekeeper so that these companies that I just mentioned, these crypto companies, can't take over the rich people of the world's money. Okay, so you have a gatekeeper called Taurus, and that's to, if you want to get to the real big money, you have to go through Taurus, and that's the rich family. Okay, we don't mention names here; it gets channels turned off. Um, like I said, I'll bring you information up to a certain point, and then I have to stop because the more you expose, the more your channel gets shut off. So it depends if do I want to have a channel or do I want to start mentioning names about who's really running shit, and I can't do that. So that's where I'll stop right here. The integration allows banks and issuers to issue and manage any tokenized asset. Listen, to manage any any tokenized asset on the Stellar network, fully customizing and automating payment flows using programmable wallet behaviors and banking grade access controls. I want you to see how the rich families of the world are going to control this crypto. See, they're going to make sure this whole world gets linked up with crypto, that they control it, and then you get a green light, everybody. Okay, this is what I'm showing here is how this is getting integrated, how the three cryptos, XLM, XDC, and XRP, how these three cryptos are getting integrated into the global financial system, and that, to where the rich families are not worried about losing control. Because then after that, it's digital ID, everybody, iris scan, palm printed, this and that. Now they've got control of us. We're not using paper money anymore. We're using crypto. They have wallets where they can then monitor on the blockchain every single person's wallet. They've got your ID, digital ID. They know where you're going. This is all the master plan, which will be slavery. Okay. Notice I use programmable wallets. That's how they'll control. Crypto Hulk, you're not allowed to leave 1 mile square radius of your home. We're going to put a condition on your wallet. That's how this goes. You're going to be rich initially. It's going to be all fun and games. And just like with Pinocchio, when he goes down into the salt mines, see, at first he wanted to play pool and smoke like the other kids. Then he started turning into a donkey, right? That Pinocchio cartoon is real. Taurus currently supports more than 20 blockchains, 20 public and permissioned blockchains. Now look here. It's Taurus's tokenization service supported Ethereum and Tezos prior to today's announcement. So it looks as if maybe, see, here's what happens. Everything started with Ethereum and all that stuff, okay? But they don't stay with it. Right here, they're telling us right here, Taurus's tokenization supported. That's a past tense. Past tense is the word supported Ethereum and Tezos prior to today's announcement. Stellar comes in and takes over. Bye-bye Ethereum and Tezos, okay? I'm just showing you how it works. Ethereum was designed to get those rich people rich in the beginning. I'm telling you, Bitcoin, Ethereum be horse shit. I've only been telling you that for 4 years. You'll see. You'll see. Everything on Crypto Hulk Show comes up right. Taurus's move follows financial institutions like Franklin Templeton, Wisdom Tree, and Circle. They're using Stellar for tokenization. Ethereum's, they're not using that anymore. Okay, the article just showed us. It said supported, previously supported. That's past tense, everybody. Then it gets into BlackRock. We all know that BlackRock is using Securitize, Ondo, Axel. Axel's using Ripple. See where this is going. I'm going to leave that article right where it's at right here. Just really quickly, I'm going to drop a couple truth bombs very quickly here. I'm not going to get into these articles. I'm just going to show you. You can read the articles on your own. Got a little time restraint issue. Deutsche Börse joins with Swisscom and Signum, and they're going to build a crypto ecosystem. This article is 5 years old. I'm showing you this 5-year-old article. Yes, it's 5 years old. God, I know it's old. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this is where it started. It talks about distributed ledger technology. They were working on this for 5 years, okay? Now, a lot of you got into crypto last week, and now you're mad as hell because you're not rich today. I understand, but the world doesn't revolve around you. So this article, I just wanted to show you how long it took. Notice Signum's involved. And then if we go here, let me show you this. Signum has a working relationship with Ripple. Here's your proof for that. Here's the title. Signum Bank integrates Ripple into its platform. That was 4 years ago. I just wanted to again show you this. Like, this stuff takes some time. They've been working on Deutsche Bank and Signum and Swisscom. They've all been working on tokenization for 4 or 5 years. It's starting to happen right now, okay? And I'm telling you, I think by next spring, things will be a lot different than they are right now, okay? So there's your backup information. I'm done with that particular article and the evidence for that article. Sorry, did it in 5 years. What do you say about he avoided the salt mine? Paradise Island. Fortunately, he avoided the salt mine. Okay. Here we go with the Chinese. Let's look at right here. Copy and a paste. Let's look into China, what we got going on. Here's the title. China's yuan, Y-U-A-N. China's yuan will take over as Russia's main trade currency once and for all, as U.S. sanctions get tighter, the think tank says. So you got two things here. Russia is being punished by the United States, so now the Chinese are coming in and kind of helping Russia get through this situation. This is not oh wow. Okay, I'll just say it. Joe Biden and the Democrats just have completely destroyed our relationships with Russia and China. That is so bad. They've also destroyed our relationship with Saudi Arabia. What Joe Biden and the Democrats have done on foreign policy is completely destroy working relationships. This is all bad, everybody. Like, the worst thing you want to do is piss off Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia. The Democrats have done all of that, okay? Now, it's all drama. This is all planned. Let me tell you something. China has been a Ripple partner for 11 years. On my show, I'm the only one that knows all this. For the past 11 years, Russia has been a Ripple partner. Ripple has made their money, electronic cryptos, 11 years ago. No other channel knows this. So when we hear this information, it's pretty downright scary, isn't it? Knowing that The Democrats have completely fucked up the relationships with American, uh, if you want to, I don't know if they're allies. Saudi Arabia was kind of like an ally. Yeah, we were on the petrodollar. So the Democrats fucked that relationship up with Saudi Arabia and China and Russia. Trump had oh, here's my Trump pin. If that's triggering, you can go out that door that says go fuck yourself. I want you to see what's happening. The Democrats are purposely destroying relationships in the world. I think that's to bring down the value of the dollar because look, I'm the one who showed you, no other channel, how China and Russia are actually American partners with Ripple. See, it's all a big fake. Let me show you something here. I love this channel because I love showing you the evidence. I'm not going to get into that article right now. We got a time restriction. But I at least gave you that article where you can look through. What I want you to focus on, new people. Look at here. Look what I just sent you. Go to the 23-second mark. 23-second mark. What do we have here? Something called Ripple China. There's an electronic currency called a CNY. Remember we learned, that's called the Chinese yuan. It's already in a crypto form since 2013, everybody. Who helped China make their digital crypto? That was Ripple. Here's the title of the article again. The Chinese yuan, that's CNY. The Chinese yuan will take over as Russia's main trade currency. Let me show you right here. I mean, this should be on NBC, Alex Jones, Joe Rogan. If any of you guys want to send any of this stuff or edit it down and show this stuff. But because it would be awesome to be on one of those shows. That would kind of end the shadow ban temporarily, wouldn't it? Because your channel, I'm teaching you stuff that like no other person in the world, these people don't know this stuff. This is revolutionary. That's why I don't have 50,000 people in my chat room right now, because I'm the most heavily shadow banned person on the internet for what I teach. I'm showing you, look right here, the 23-second mark of this video, Ripple China. You got the CNY, that's the Chinese yuan. We're reading an article dated June 21st, 2024, about how the Chinese yuan is taking over. It's already in digital form. Ripple did this 11 years ago. Truly amazing. Watch the rest of this video that I made. You'll see Ripple dividend, on and on. All the stuff was done. The connections with China and Russia were already made. No other channel, no news organization, nobody on the planet. You guys are so lucky to have this channel. I'm going to be very proud of every single one of you when you're rich. And I'll be like, now some of you, like you're probably rich before I got to you, but I want to look back at my life and be like, you know what? I helped this person get rich. I'll be proud of that. I'm not in competition. The way I am as a person, like I used to be a teacher for a while. I worked probation, and even at the juvenile level as well. I worked with juveniles. My goal when I worked in probation was to have the highest graduation rate in the state in which I worked. When I worked in probation for a particular government, I'll say that. I'm not going to say where, what. I had the highest graduation rate. These people were coming to me because they got in trouble. I'd figure out how to square them away and graduate them off probation lightning fast, to a point where my coworkers like, oh, you're just letting people go. Well, they were kind of joking, but they were also kind of butthurt because I had to go through a supervisor, another supervisor, maybe even the chief probation officer, then the judge, district attorney. See what I'm saying? I had to go through like 5, 6, 7 people before I could let somebody off probation. So it's not like I'm letting people off. That's so fucking stupid. But anyhow, it's just the haters, kind of like the haters I encounter on social media. because I do a brilliant job, because I take pride in my job, because I take pride in you. It's called commitment to excellence. Kind of stealing that from the Raiders. Look here, Russia. Here's proof about Russia. Go to the 28-second mark, everybody. 28-second mark. What do you see? 28-second mark. Well, I see a Ripple logo, the word Ripple, and the country code RU. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk, what is that? Then go to the 30-second mark. 30-second mark. What do you see? We see a ruble gateway from Z Payment. This is dated January 6, 2014. Crypto Hulk, what is this? Hold on. Right below that, you'll see a website called rippleru.com. This was a Russian ruble website. It was already in crypto form. Z Payment was Russia's payment system. I think started around 2004. Russia was already setting cryptocurrencies, everybody, 20 years ago. People are like, what? Oh, yeah. That's what Z Payment is. Z Payment joined with Russia about 2013. So officially, Russia had XRP. Look down below, see currencies down below, XRP, ZPR, Bitcoin, Ruble, the RUB. You know, if you go to Twitter, you'll find a really stupid program called XRP Stewie. Okay. And you'll find resident expert retards saying, oh, XRP is not used by anybody. It's truly sad that there's mentally retarded people on XRP Stewie. But anyhow, what we're seeing here, look under currencies, XRP. So Russia's been using XRP for 11 years. Some people's brains, you know, it's just the way they were born. They don't have a capacity to learn. All they have a capacity to do on XRP Stewie Show is talk dumb shit while they're high or drunk. That's all that they can do. So on my channel, I'm showing you Ripple Gateway address, the Ruble Gateway. They were using cryptos for like 11 years. And yes, XRP is right there being used. There's the evidence for you. So now we go back to the article. The Chinese yuan will take over as Russia's main trade currency. Everybody, this isn't concerning you and me. I've made it now very clear to you that China and Russia have been working with Ripple. And guess what? Ripple is the government. Because think about this. How is it you've got a company? Do you seriously think this company in San Francisco called Ripple has been working with a communist and socialist country and our government doesn't know about it? That's absurd. Okay. What we have here is the US government working with China, working with Russia to facilitate cross-border payments and make it look like, because they got to get the people's buy-in. But this was all done quiet, okay? I discovered it. They want this quiet. That's why my channel's the most heavily shadow banned on the internet. If NBC, if Joe Rogan or whatever were to find out what I'm showing here right now, this is massive. I mean, think about it. If the United States people know that China and Russia have been working with the United States to develop cryptocurrencies, they're going to go out and buy this XRP, XLM, XTC. They're going to buy all the ISOs. This is what they don't want you to know. I want you to know it. I want you to be prepared. That's why I have a member show right now, because you guys are members. You deserve the best information. I don't care. Chinese yuan will take over, but that shit doesn't concern me because I already know Ripple's right there. I just showed you it. The Chinese yuan, Ripple made that, right? Like, I'm showing you with authority. What's my authority? The evidence that I have. That's the authority. Evidence is authority, not me. It's the evidence. So I speak with authority because I have evidence. There you go. I think today's program should be pretty much over. What time we got? 54 minutes. Okay, that's good enough. Let me check some comments and wrap it up. You got D Rope, Big Kahunas. Vincent Fields says Joe Rogan plus Crypto Hulk equals XRP Moon. Michael Gilbert's like awesome show Hulk. Like on Twitter, there's this person called Crypto Airy, and this person says 9 out of 10 things I say is fake. Really? I'm just wondering. So if you're watching Crypto Eddie on Twitter, I'm not talking about anybody on YouTube. I want to make sure it's very clear in case she gets all butthurt and wants to complain to any friends she has that works for YouTube. I'm not talking about anybody on YouTube called Crypto Eddie. Only on Twitter. So this dumb shit is Fat Granny, we call her. How is 90% of what I'm saying? Everything on my show is fact-based. So that must mean Fat Granny thinks that the truth is a lie. So on Fat Granny's channel, 90% of the truth she avoids, I guess, right? So her show's only 10% true. She kind of told on herself, huh? On my show, it's a fact-based program. Everything is based on fact. And that's the only way I roll. D Rope, I think it's D Rope, says you back up with facts. That's what I do. My job is to prepare you. When I worked in court, I got to show facts to the judge and the district attorney. Well, we call them county attorneys. I got to show facts to all these people. To the prosecutor, I got to show facts. I can't be like, well, I think this. Oh, man. You know what? These other channels are just really hurt. Their feelings are hurt because they cannot bring facts like me. And they're always trying to sell you some dumb shit, trying to hype you up for no reason, to get you into some kind of project to get wrecked. My job is to prepare you with facts. That's what I do. A lot of these clowns out there are so concerned and worried about what we invest in. Makes me want to buy more XRP. Michael Gilbert says I go with facts. Me too. It's the only way to roll. It's the only way you're going to get rich. My name's Crypto Hulk. It's the end of the show. I'll see you in my next